Hey guys, it's your boy M.K.S here. It took me a while to get around to making this video. I had a few things to sort out, so a few problems and all that. But anyway, I'm here now. So I thought of making this video for a while, and when I went for a walk, weather here now is really beautiful. It was actually looking like it was going to be cloudy. I wasn't sure because the sun looked like it was going to come out, but I wasn't sure. Anyway, sorry, I'm waffling, so I do apologise. I thought I'd make this controversial video as I saw uh, something on talk radio where they were talking to a guy from BLM, Black Lives Matter, and they were talking about defunding the police. And so I thought I'd make one about defunding the military. As people who have seen my channel before know, I'm not a huge fan of militarism, but obviously I put double question mark and all this sort of stuff. And I know I've strained punctuation anyway, but I don't really believe in defunding the military as such, because I think that people should have a choice. But I know I talked before about tax choices, so as someone who would love to see people of colour not join the military, and also look at lobbying how to have tax choice so we can give our own money towards our ancestral homelands. I say this would kind of defund the military a little bit, but actually it wouldn't really defund the military, because people who want to pay towards the military would be able to do so through their own taxes or their own ways. And obviously they'd be able to give as much as they want of their own money towards the military. Like, for instance, like they could be like me, where I give as much of my money away and try and live a frugal life with not too many material possessions, perhaps, if they wanted to, hypothetically, and give their money to the military if they wanted to, as much as they wanted of their own money. But it's about giving people choices. But I would love people of colour to refrain from joining the military, as I say, and also like look at how we can lobby for our taxes to go towards our own ancestral homelands, or like towards paying for healthcare and education, but not towards militarism. And I believe the people of colour who are in the military, like Black, Asian, mixed race, Native Americans, perhaps, and other groups that might be in the military, both here in the UK and in the US and in Europe or wherever else, I think instead should join the police force if they want to serve. And they, in doing so, like the ones that are in the military, I think should join the police force, and the ones who are thinking of joining the military or could be in the military in the future could join the police force. So I think that would mean that in other words, the police would be an alternative to joining the military for people of colour, and in which case, and also learning about the law, and also those who are like BAME, Black, Asian, and mixed race, and Black, Asian, and minority ethnic groups, or Black, Asian, mixed race, Native American, people of colour, as I would say, instead of, and that sort of thing, instead of joining the military. I think it'd be good if we join the police force, but also that the ones who don't join the police force could still work with the police, so that they could, so instead of defunding the police, as some people from Black Lives Matter group could instead talk about how to instead of defunding it, could talk about how to get more people of colour, like Black, Asian, mixed race, Native American, and so forth, to be in the police force. And like, if they were, every time there was a patrol, there'd have to be a person of colour to make sure that everyone was equal, so that people, it would be harder to discriminate. And also, especially if we're a united group anyway, people of colour, then I suppose more Black, Asian, mixed race, and Native American police would ensure that we get equal treatment, hopefully, and also more people of colour learning about the law, and the ones that don't join the police force working with the police. So organisations like BAME here in the UK, or Black Lives Matter generally, could instead work with the police instead of perhaps against the police, dare I say, or whatnot. So instead of having fights with the police or whatever, they could talk about how they could work with the police, and many more people could have joining the police, as I say, and as they working with law enforcement generally, and solicitors and lawyers and whatnot, barristers and judges and so forth. Maybe again more people of colour being in those professions, but also more working with people from those professions to make sure we get equal treatment. And organisations like, I say, like Black Lives Matter or BAME here in the UK, or whatever, or the NAACP or whatever you call them in America, could work to make sure that people of all colours and backgrounds get equal treatment by law. I think that would be a lot better than joining the military, but I also think it would be a lot better than breaking the law or working against the police. And I think that it would be better to do everything we can legally and ethically. So I'll never encourage breaking the law. I'm not sure if I agree with destroying statues or things like that, because I think that causes more conflict and problems than it's worth, really. And I don't really think statues are really that important to me, but obviously they're important to some people, and it sort of makes more conflict. And also, like, people who are white supremacists or neo-Nazis on the far right can use it against us and say that we are lawbreakers and we are violent and all that. But if we show that we're not violent and we do just want to be treated equally and get respect, then I think it's better if we encourage more people of colour to not break the law, and then therefore hopefully not be treated bad by the police and all that. So I hope that makes sense. As a person who wants to empower people of colour, I think it'd be better not. Like, so the ones who are in the military, I think, should instead join the police force. The ones who are thinking of joining the military, I think, should join the police force. And again, work with the police. Those who don't actually join it, work with the police, and other people can learn to become judges, solicitors, lawyers, more people of colour in those professions, including Latinos and Hispanics as well, of course. People of colour generally in other backgrounds as well. So to make sure everyone gets equal rights. And I'll say that could be an alternative career path, because some people join the military, they say they want to serve, but I think it would be better to serve all communities by joining the police, and then you're not also involved in invading other people's countries. But these are my opinions. I think that includes all of my opinions. But so to sum it up, as I say, people of colour, instead of joining the military, join the police. The ones who are in the military, instead of join the police, and also as many people of colour as possible to learn about law, to become solicitors, lawyers in America, judges, barristers, and so forth. And also, like I say, solicitors here in the UK and lawyers, it's the same sort of thing, but and so that we get equal treatment, not preferential, but equal, and also look at how we can get more people of colour out of committing crimes and out of breaking the law, as well as supporting other disadvantaged groups like people with disabilities, especially learning disabilities. And I think it'd be great if we could pour our own tax money in towards things like healthcare, education, and overseas aid towards our ancestral homelands, and talk about tax choice. I think that covers everything I'll say, and hope you enjoyed this video, and if so, please give it a like and share it and that sort of thing. Thanks. Please support my channel as much as you can. I really appreciate it. Thanks. I'm out.